Hello and welcome to a timeless general reading. This is timeless art for perspective, for reflection, for release. Please take what is resonating. Please take any of your own intuitive messages that you're getting during the reading. So I will start to get into flow with some drawing, and I'll see if I channel anything, and then I will likely use the cards. So, art is the art, heart is the art. So some of you are attuning with this specific reading may have been silenced in the past, may have been dealing with some throat chakra suppression in the past, which leads us to feel as if we're living in a different reality sometimes because we're unable to vocalize our truth. So we're not received, we're not heard. Because people either aren't listening or they're not hearing us, even if we are vocalizing ourselves. They're not taking it in, they're not witnessing it. And I'm getting this message about like visuals right now because I'm illustrating something I'm drawing. There's something about visuals. If you're struggling to get a message across to someone or get them to understand you, see you clearly, you can use visuals too. May help you unblock your throat chakra because it gives you the sense that you're vocalizing yourself, even if it's not through the throat chakra directly. That feeling of like expressing yourself, if you feel like you can't use your throat chakra to express yourself, if you can find any way, even if it's like dance or a visual, to communicate how you're feeling, you may find that all of a sudden your throat chakra aligns with that vibration, that energy of expression, and you are able to actually articulate and express yourself more clearly. I'm even getting someone who was like shut down, someone who was like talked over. So maybe your body language or the way you look, the way you engage, the way you communicate with your expression is your focus when you're not being heard. So you feel as if you're not being shut down vocally, like unable to express yourself. So that's the first little message, might be for some of you. I will jump over to the cards now in a second. No, I need to fix this. Let's just erase this and then I'll fill it in later. Okay, I'll fix it later. Or that felt like a reflection for some of you. Someone waiting until they can like express themselves correctly, say the right thing. It's like, I'll wait till later. I don't want to have this conversation now because I want to be able to express myself. I want to think it over. That's what I'm getting. Sorry, I'm weirded out sometimes by my own intuition and psychic abilities. Night is silence, queen of wands. Face down. Okay, why? Clarify, 8 of wands, 8-8. I've been seeing 8-8 everywhere lately. I literally did a reading earlier that was 881. 18, 11, those angel numbers specifically. Could be seeing 8s. 3 more and then releasing. 1, 2, ooh, 3. It went again and it came back out. Ooh, yuck. That sounds like a dirty message. Sorry, channel, focus. Lovers, the magician, 6 of wands, ace of swords. So this is clarifying this. There's like release is helping someone make an action, get moving. Oh, this is like someone who was struggling to take the right action and they didn't know that all they had to do was release what was in the way first. Release something first. This could be guidance or reflection if you're struggling to find the right course of action, approach, find the right thing to say. Give yourself a release experience, whatever that is. That can even just be like going for a walk and just thinking with your thoughts. Like, I think humans in the modern world, we don't get enough time to like process things or reflect on things. We just like consume, act. But we used to like go to work and then walk home and take in the scenery and like process our day and reflect on our day and how we felt and what we actually want to do later. You know, we'd have time in between things. So I think that's your reflection, your guidance. Find whatever it is. If it's going for a walk, if it's time in nature, something like this is coming through. There's something that you do that helps you process, release things, and then you feel very clear, and this helps you. That's why we have the Lovers and the Magician. This is like someone either approaching someone in a connection in the right way or making an offer in the right way. There's a lot of uplift too with these cards. All these cards are quite uplifting cards, so this is like I'm seeing a spillover of two people connected, sort of feeling elevated and exalted through their relationship. It has like a ripple effect onto the other parts of them, sides of their life, aspects of their life. So yeah, the release might have something to do with expression, self-expression, feeling like you can release. I did this episode yesterday and then I deleted it, which was a session that I gave myself to release. You can watch that for inspiration if you like. It's called The Art of Release episode 1. I might do it more often. I was going to keep it private at first because I was like, I need to give myself my own healing session because I need it, and I don't think I can choose anything right now that would align with me. But I came up with a way to record myself venting, and then I can reflect on it later and process it a bit better. So there could be something about that. You could find that it might help you to like write thoughts down, express things, capture things, illustrate things, do something. Could even be like what I did. Could make like a voice note venting and then hear yourself back and be like, well, from an objective perspective, what you feel is so valid. I understand it. You can like give yourself this experience if you're struggling to find people that validate your emotions. But yeah, work with the throat chakra, work with the colors of the throat chakra. You might also want to look up like herbs, crystals, things that you can use or already have access to. You can buy them. You don't always need to buy new stuff, but it's just like what's good for the throat, good for the voice, good for the expression. And the throat chakra. I always think like hot liquids are very good for like teas, herbal teas are very good for that because activates things, heat, softens the body. So if we've got a blocked throat chakra, we might actually have like tension in the throat, so definitely sipping on some hot tea and some water to like counteract if you've got caffeine tea, counteract the dehydrating effects with water, and you'll be great. It also helps like if you have hot tea, it softens down your stomach and makes you feel more in your body, gentle in your body, like warmed up. It's almost like an exercise without even exercising. Let's see if there's any more cards. Let's go with this deck. So yeah, there's love, there's romance, there's connection, the self-expression, partnerships, and alliances. So this is about something coming together, connecting, communicating. I'm hearing communicating for the first time in a long time too. So this could be like maybe talking about something you haven't been talking about. Throat chakra is on the bottom of the deck. For anyone who was like, where is he getting all this throat chakra stuff? I'm a medical intuitive, I feel it in my body, and sometimes it fucking hurts. Just kidding, but it does. If someone's in pain, you can literally have a medical intuitive session with me, and I'll literally be like, oh, ever since you jumped on the call, I have pain in my body here. What's that about? And then they'll tell me, and I'll be like, okay, well, stop suppressing it and address it and release it, because I can feel it more than you, because I'm more sensitive to my body, because I didn't dissociate, which is fine because I dissociate too. We're all there. We'll all go through this stuff. Base chakra is already out, identifying something about being embodied, being grounded. Voila. Something about like sexual energy. Maybe things spice up, heat up in the connection, and this helps you with expression, helps you feel grounded in your body. Kundalini activation. Victory and success, the waiting game, patience and planning. If you're tuning with this reading, this is just a reminder to do any acts or practices that are helping you with release, self-expression, processing your thoughts, releasing things so that you can take the guided action or feel more present in a connection. And you're probably tuning with this energy if, you're aligning with someone romantically. Might be spicy. Some people are probably going to be like, I hate that you said that. And I'm going to be like, well, I'm a channel. I'm expressing myself. Well, I'm actually expressing what I'm getting, which isn't, let's not confuse the humans. Temperance, Knight of Pentacles, High Priestess, Three of Cups. Support, also seeking support. Three of Cups can be about like friendship, people that have your back. Seeking support at this time to release things, address things, just maybe even like have a conversation, go for a walk, have a coffee, vent, go do something like that. That's coming through. Also the space stuff, if you're into astrology, astronomy, again, when you're tuning with this reading, you might want to go look up at the night sky and see what's happening there. You might spot some things that you wouldn't usually see. Just check. It's a great grounding experience when I'm like doing work or in my thoughts, focus. I always go outside and you can do it in the day and do the same thing, but like if you do it at night, you can stargaze, see what the phase of the moon is, attune with the moon, and ground down into your experience. Also helps you go to sleep if you're struggling to sleep. I think this is all the messages that I have for this reading today. I hope you got anything. You didn't have to resonate with the whole message, but you might have got something out of it. I hope you did, or enjoyed it in some way. Please like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Art for release.